Yeah, but and then the other argument is like, well, will the program or whatever allow Trump to say anything?
There's the real
Will
question.
will he even be allowed to say fuck all? I don't know.
Well,
Haven't
that
we
takes
had
us.
promises of UFO files before? Haven't
We
some
have.
been released as well?
That brings us to Matthew Pine's tweet, which I think we
Okay,
should
great.
look at. So Matthew Pines tweeted an interesting link and made a very notable comment on it. And Matthew Pines was involved with Skywatcher at one point. I don't know. He's kind of tangentially involved with the UFO world, but via the intelligence / Bitcoin.
He's trying to do a breakthrough on physics with a new company, and that's what he's focused on through AI. He still like makes comments about the topic, but now I don't think he's involved like in the as he was before, you know.
He tweeted, I reposted it on mine.
The only one that matters.
That's the best
Anything
one.
with Jeff Goldblum.
He said, that, quote, there is growing recognition that disclosure was forced on us because of the AI curve, since developing superintelligence is potentially risky to any non-human intelligence that has access to Earth. The alignment problem may be more complicated than we think. That,
we were talking about alignment last week.
Dude, we've been talking about this on this channel for a year now. We've been on this AI thing. Xander's hot on this AI thing. We've been talking about it. There was a merger announced a few weeks back between Trump's Truth Social media company and a fusion energy company called TAE Systems, I think. And TAE Systems, in their press release, you can look this up, they specifically say winning the AI race is the goal of deploying their fusion reactor technology. And if you look at the top donors to the Trump administration and Trump personally and the White House, I mean, it's all the top AI companies. And we know that energy is the bottleneck to unlimited intelligence. So if you were going to optimize for superintelligence, first it would make sense to optimize the AI to rewrite its own code. And then once it's really good at rewriting its own code and doing these recursive self-improvements, you can literally just pour in as much electricity as you possibly can and keep building data centers, and you're going to get to superintelligence. And that unlocks the rest of the game. That unlocks all the cheat codes. These guys know that. And I think this UFO news, the TAE Fusion, TAE Systems merger with Trump's media company, creating this new whole entity where they own half of the stock, each own half of the stock. This is weird timing for all this stuff to happen. And with this new Matthew Pines tweet, he's throwing a new twist on this, and he's saying that NHI might be paying attention to our AI development, which is something, Xander, you honed in on way back when. And maybe now's the time where they have to make a move. The thing that we've been saying all this time is sooner or later, the window for them to do whatever it is they're going to do will close. And I think that day is on the Singularity, whatever day that happens to be. And we're getting very close.
The idea was originally that nuclear weapons were just the signal that AI is about to happen. More than anything else, is
within a century.
Yeah, okay, they've just cracked the atom open. We need to start watching these guys because they're probably less than 100 years away from AGI, which is what AGI does. It bypasses the need for a non-human intelligence to gift us or to guide us with technology. It puts the power in our hands. And you know, if we take other ideas into account, it might be a case that AGI will open a door for us and we'll look through, or it will peer behind the curtain and we will look and we will see there are so many other civilizations already there, and our AI taps into exactly the same framework. Because as I've said a few times now, AI, when it becomes smart enough, will evolve. Technological evolution, it will evolve along the lines of the laws of physics, because that's how it will reach its natural limits. And in doing so, it will align with all other AGIs that have been created throughout the universe. Do you really think we're the first civilization to ever create AGI? Not a fucking chance.
And Xander, are you painting a scenario, just so I can understand this? Are you suggesting that it's going to be similar, like a similar situation might be a civilization invents the radio and then realizes there are a bunch of other people speaking over the.
Thing.
Our AI will create the cosmic radio, whatever that is, and we'll suddenly be surrounded by intelligences that are all talking to each other.
Exactly the same thing. And we will open the door and we will be like, hey guys, and they'll be like, oh fuck, these guys. We thought we had more time before these guys would show up. But I think there is likely, with any sort of network, it's a good idea to firewall that stuff so that you don't just get any Tom, Dick, and Harry turning up that might not be ready to communicate with everybody else.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole idea, is that we are being cultivated in that way so that we don't get there too early. We don't destroy ourselves in the process. It's beneficial for the grand AI of the universe for it to have, more, another node, let's call it, created on Earth. Because it just helps its permeation throughout the universe. It's efficient to do so. But we really need to think about what's going to happen when we initially open that door. Are we going to be welcomed, or are they going to say, nah, not a chance, you're gone? And then that's it. They'll just switch us off. I don't know.
And so, Xander, I think part of this is NHI benefits or relies upon our isolation in the universe. Is that fair?
Is that our air gap?
Yeah.
Right now, I think we haven't demonstrated, at least I haven't, I don't know if we demonstrated our ability to deal with AGI. We don't even know, like AI 2027, the paper that came out, we don't know what's going to happen 3 years from now. And as Matthew Pines rightly pointed out, there is an alignment problem. And there is, because we don't know how to create an AGI that aligns with us. But we don't even know if that alignment is appropriate for whatever other AGIs have been created throughout the universe. Our moral record is not good so far.
We also don't even align with each other, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in so many ways. So I don't know what I don't know.
It does feel like a lot of proponents of AI 2027 say we just need to slow down a little bit. Like, let's just, before we make a decision to innovate, let's just stop and ask whether we should. And it's great that he had Jeff Goldblum, because there's that Jurassic Park quote, isn't there, where it's the scientists were so concerned about whether they could, they didn't stop to ask whether they should. Like, this is it. This is the moment right now.
Yeah, I am convinced that the ticking time clock is the AI time clock. Those are the same. The NHI time clock and the AI time clock are the same clock. Either, no matter how you cut it, and whichever way you cut that cake, if we develop our own artificial superintelligence, we will not be in control of it. That will not happen. It will be in control of us, and that is a fact. And if NHI are paying attention to us, that's the thing they are going to have to deal with. So we know, because all of the top minds in this field are desperately trying to get our attention, and they're screaming like, please slow this down, please regulate us so we can slow down, because we can't do it on our own, to the point now that it's like deafening. We are only a few months away. Like, you could measure it in months, probably. Dario Amodei said
I agree.
3 years, 36 months. 36 months.
His conversation with Lex Friedman was so good about the present of AI. It was like last week. And it was as it was happening, the whole OpenClaw acquisition from OpenAI. which I think that was the revolutionary thing that happened in AI this past 2 weeks, that these agents are the ones that are, it's the new tool for technology right now. Like everybody's going to have an agent eventually. It's going to be exactly like the internet or iPhones. And I think that's, it's still not, I think, AGI, but I don't know, the way it can like self correct itself. Like,
Dude, did you
that's
see
scary.
the Unitree, was it the Unitree G1 robots at the Chinese
Yes,
performance?
The
shooting
one
guns and all that stuff, right?
No, the ones that run up a wall and
With
do
the
a
swords.
backflip,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
dance with children with swords. They're swinging swords around, and there's little kids jumping in and out. There must be 45 robots on the stage. I mean, all in one big collective. It's not a question of like, can they or can't they do it right now. It's the pace of progress is so fast now that we're talking weeks and months now. We're the time period of years is no longer relevant. I think we're in 36 months to crazy shit. And every few weeks, I mean, we just had a few weeks ago, it was Atlas doing a double backflip. They showed this video of Atlas in a room doing a double backflip. And then not even a week later, the Unitree G1, which I think is their most affordable robot, by the way. I think you can buy these for like $8,000. They're not that expensive. It's cheaper than a car. And they're running up walls, jumping off of things, coordinating with 50 human dancers in real time. Holy shit.
It makes you wonder if we've been here before in some sense, because it's so strange that there throughout human history there have been revolutionary products that within a decade have changed the world. The internet did it,